Good morning, pre-K. It is Tuesday, April 7th. I know behind me it says April 6th, but that's because I haven't taken that down yet. Yesterday, we read the book Bunny Trouble by Hans Wilhelm, and one of the characters, or the main character in here, was Ralph, this little bunny that gets in trouble and gets captured by the farmer. And his mom and his sister Liza were also characters in here that have to come and help him. So I told you this is a series of 3 books. So today we're going to read more Bunny Trouble. This is also by Hans Wilhelm, and Hans Wilhelm did the pictures and the words. So he's the author and the illustrator. Okay? So More Bunny Trouble is the title of the book, and this to me looks like Ralph, and I'm not sure if that's Liza or not. We'll have to see. More Bunny Trouble. More Bunny Trouble by Hans Wilhelm. One day before Easter, Ralph was out kicking his soccer ball, just what he liked to do most. Then his mother told him to watch his little sister Emily, just what he didn't like to do most. Oh, so he has another sister named Emily. We have an Emily in our class. He couldn't understand why his mother and father made such a fuss about Emily. She cried a lot and was always wet. Ralph thought Emily must be the noisiest, messiest baby in the whole world. Ralph's mother gave him some Easter eggs to decorate and a blanket to sit on. Be sure that your sister does not crawl into the tall grass, she told Ralph. Ralph was trying to concentrate on his painting when Emily reached over to touch the eggs. Stop that, Ralph said, and he poked her with his paw. Not too hard, but not too gently either. Just enough to make Emily cry. Mama came running. What's the matter with Emily? She asked Ralph. I don't know, Ralph said, pretending to be busy painting an egg. But Ralph's mother had a good idea of what had happened. Ralph, I have told you over and over again, paws are not made for hitting. Ralph bowed his head. Yes, Mama, he said. But as soon as their mother was back inside, Ralph poked his little sister again. Emily cried and cried, but this time her mother did not come. Instead, 2 butterflies flew by and fluttered around Emily's head. She quickly forgot about the hurt and started after the pretty blue creatures. I wonder if those of you guys that have brothers or sisters have ever poked your little sisters or brothers, or if they've poked you. I bet the answer is yes. I used to do that to my little sister too. Emily crawled out of the blanket, off the blanket, and headed straight for the tall green grass. Oh no, it's exactly what his mom told Ralph not to let her do. It was a whole new world for Emily, filled with animals and flowers she had never seen before. Everything was so pretty and smelled so good. Emily looked around, and then she went on crawling. On and on. What do you think's going to happen to a little baby bunny that's in the tall, tall grass? My prediction is that she's going to get lost. Suddenly, Ralph looked up and saw that his sister was gone. Oh no, he cried. I was supposed to be watching her. Where did she go? How did she get away so fast? Emily! He called as loudly as he could. Emily! But there was no answer. How do you think Ralph's feeling? I think he's a little scared. Ralph looked everywhere. He listened, trying to hear his sister's cry. Nothing. Oh dear, she must have gone into the tall grass. Anything could happen in there. A fox could get her, or an eagle, or a snake. I have to find her. Oh no. Now I think he's really scared. But the grass was so tall, Ralph could not see anything. He ran to his mother and told her the whole story. Ralph's mother did not lose any time. She called the neighbors together and asked them to help her find the baby. All the rabbits were busy getting eggs ready for Easter, but this was more important. They stopped their work and ran out into the tall grass. Maybe that will help now that there's a bunch of them looking for her. Each rabbit set off in a different direction. The field was so large and there were so few rabbits. How could they possibly search every spot? Besides, in the thick grass, they could easily pass right by the baby without even seeing her. "Emily, Emily," they cried. Still no answer. Where was Emily? Could she hear them? Oh no. Someone did hear the rabbits calling. It was a fox. He knew immediately what had happened. Look at his face. He looks like he's thinking about something. What do you think that fox wants to do? He licked his chops. "With a little bit of luck, I'll have myself a delicious baby rabbit for supper," he said. "Oh no, he wants to eat her!" Oh. And with that, the fox joined the search for little Emily. Emily's mother was getting frantic. "It's late," she called. "We have to find Emily before the sun goes down." "We need more help," said one of the neighbors. "The grass is so thick and tall, and there are so few of us." Then Ralph spoke up. "I know what we can do. Listen, everybody, I think I have the answer." The rabbits stopped their search and gathered around Ralph. "Here is my idea," Ralph said. "We will all hold paws together and walk in a long line across the field. That way we can cover every inch. We can't miss her." All the rabbits thought this was a good idea. They joined paws and combed through the tall grass. There's the rabbits, but look who's here. Oh, I hope the rabbits find her first. And that's how they found little Emily, asleep, dreaming of butterflies. Oh, thank goodness they found her. There were cheers as Ralph's mother took Emily into her arms again. Everyone was overjoyed. Even Ralph shed a tear or two. With the baby home safe at last, the rabbits could finish the Easter eggs in time. It would be a happy Easter for all, except, of course, for the fox. From then on, Ralph watched his favorite sister very carefully. The two of them could often be seen walking hand in hand, holding paws together. I think Ralph learned his lesson. So we have some other characters in this story. We have Ralph, who we had yesterday. Emily, we didn't have yesterday. And then we have the mom. Let me find her. There she is. We have the mom. And we have this guy. Who's he? The fox. And we kind of have there's all the bunnies that helped them look, but they don't really do anything. They don't do any talking or anything. So they're characters too, but not main characters. All right. Tomorrow we'll read the third book in the series and see what other kind of trouble Ralph can get himself into. All right. Bye, pre-Kers.